I already missed him completely. Like, oh, that hurt. Ooh, that hurt bad. Oh, wow. Ooh, we can't take another one of those. Hey guys and gals, it's story time with LegendEternal, and we're back with another wet and wild episode of Landless. And today, what we're going to do is we're back at this new town, and dadgummit, I still can't remember the name of it. I don't know if it's been said or not. If it has, I'll try to look that up. But where has been a little mini update, not a huge one, but a few changes have been made. For example, what the devs have done with the beacons is they no longer respawn when you restart your game like they did before, which that has some good and bad points. The good points anyway, the good points are that once you've cleared a beacon, that area is now, somewhat safe, meaning that you're not going to have speedboats and drones respawning over and over, which is good. However, the negative point of that is you can no longer farm that beacon for black boxes, which could be a problem later on as we're trying to gain more and more tech points. Now, what the devs have said they're going to do, or may have done, and we'll check it out, is that they're going to make black boxes part of different types of loot, and one of them they mentioned was at the tops of the underwater buildings that we've seen before. So we may go check that out. We're here at this new town, and they've got a dive suit too, which means we've got a brand new underwater area open to us. But before we do that, I wanted to put a little base down here at the new town so that we can have somewhere to rest our head and store some stuff when we come visit. So let's grab some stuff. I went ahead and pre-made stuff for a base at our main base over at Leavenworth. Ooh, I got a bunch of crap on me there. Let's get all these. And our floating platform. If we have our floating platform in our inventory, we can use this crane to lay it down. So what we're going to do is back up. We're going to put it like just right here. I think we're probably pretty close enough. Why don't we go ahead and lay that down? Place platform. I do not like the way that's sitting. Okay, let's turn it. To turn or move our base, all we do is back our boat up to it, like so. And what we can back up to it and hook our crane to it, and we can tow it around just like we did the cargo barge in the last episode. So let's just do that right now. Interact with the crane, tow release platform. Awesome. And let's just turn it. This is beautiful. I love this. This was an awesome addition by the devs. Speaking of devs, let's go through the comments from the last video real quick. We had a couple. One comment from my good friend WWZ, who by the way is also doing a series on Landless now. So make sure you go check her out, because her series is looking pretty good, and she is a very good YouTuber that I actually do multiplayer with on 7 Days to Die if you guys haven't checked that out yet. So make sure you check out her channel and check out she's got some very good 7 Days to Die content, and she's got a very good series of Landless started. I'm not going to be able to do this. I'm going to have to place the floor first. And she commented that about how intense the trip over from Leavenworth was with a barge in tow, and yes, I agree with her 100%. There's our door. Let's put a ramp there at the door. Or why don't we put a small porch? We'll do a small porch. And yes, I agree with her 100%, but that also ties into my earlier comment about how the beacons no longer respawn. What I would recommend is, instead of like I did the first trip over to the new town, instead of trying to tow that barge, what you probably should do is take your boat without barge in tow, because the boat moves much slower and is much less maneuverable with that barge on it, and make the trip over without it, and clear out the beacons in between you and the town. That way your trip back and forth will be much less eventful. And when you're trying to get that big freaking barge all the way over here, uneventful is a good thing. Oops, accidentally used a med kit. Don't do that. And then once you get it cleared out, it's a slow trip, but it's a easy trip to make. So I highly recommend doing that. Another comment we had was actually from one of the devs themselves. Again, they seem to watch our channel and they comment and they listen to what we're saying and answer our questions. That's very good. These devs are super active, and I'm very flattered that they're on my channel watching these videos. There we go. And what he had said was, when I was commenting about in the last video about how far the aggro range was now with the new long distance render, and the CodeBullet said that they were going to work on that in the next patch and trim that down a little bit, so that's a good thing. Oh, I'm out of floors. I may need to make one. Let's run over here and make a floor. We'll go through crafting again real quick, because there are a lot of questions on crafting. Let's see, do we have enough boards? Yes, we do. So for the crafting, you go in here to the boat or your workbench if you built one, and hit craft. And you come and look and find what you want to craft, which we're going to craft a wooden floor. Now it takes 3 wood planks, which we have 3, so we don't have to do this, but if you needed to craft some wood planks so you can make that floor, you just click on the wood planks down here, and now we're crafting wood planks. And it takes 10 scrap wood, which we have some in boat storage, so it shows that we have 293. But anyway, we don't have to do that because we've already got some planks made. So let's craft up this wooden floor. Click on it, hit craft, select how many you want. If you want to make all that you have the materials for, click the double arrow. But we just want one, so we're going to click craft. And you do not have to stay in this menu screen for the crafting to work. You can go do other things while this is crafting, but we're going to stay right here, and we'll right click it in their inventory. We already had it in our hotbar, so let's come around here and place this last platform. We're going to save this one open because we'll probably make stairs up and make this a second story later. Not in this episode though. So there we go. Alright, we've got that done. Let's take some chests and lay them down. I've got 6 of them in inventory. Drag one to the hotbar, and you can rotate these with the mouse wheel, and they can be a little wonky to place because this thing is slipping and sliding and bobbing around, but you know, just we're going to do the best we can. There we go. And I know we don't need this much chest. This is kind of just a secondary base, place to sleep, save, and I mean, I guess we could sleep and save on a boat, but it just feels good having a little. This is our vacation home. We'll call this our vacation home. There we go. Alright, this is a little wonky on placement, but that's alright. And now we'll put a bed down. But as you can see, I've got quite a few black boxes. We're not going to put it right there. Quite a few black boxes in my inventory because I hit all the beacons between here and Leavenworth, and that left us with 4 black. I thought I had 5. Oh well. So yeah, we'll soon be ready to try to learn that dive suit that we can hang on our boat. But in the meantime, let's see how our inventory is. We can probably get rid of some stuff. We'll store some extra fuel here at our vacation home. We're going to keep our black boxes on us because I don't want. Nah, we'll put those in a boat. Let's go put those in a boat. Storage, and you go in there for the time being. Those black boxes are gold, people. So there we go. We have our little vacation home with a little cute little front porch. We'll develop this base further later on, but for right now, we're gonna save. And we're at full health. We can eat a little bit. I'm not gonna drink right now because I don't want empty bottles taking up a storage spot. And let's go to the dive shop. Where were you at? I think you were over here. Yes, there's the dive suit. And away we go. Nice. Look for worms. No worms close by. That's good. You remember last time we went underwater, there was a worm camping our spawn point. Ooh, this is new. What do we do? Do we hack that? Can we get it? Oh, can we do that to it? We torched it, but did it give us anything? Oh, it did. Oh, good place to get seaweed now. Ah, going underwater, they're making it more and more attractive where you can, they want you to come explore up under here. Basic materials. Oh, what is that? Something, earthquake? Something shook my whole stinking screen. Oh well. I don't see anything. Oxygen tank. Ooh, this means we can refuel our oxygen underwater without having to go up to the surface. Let's see, where else? Let's go. There's a bunch of worms that way, so let's go this way. Always keep the red dot. Know where it is, guys. You do not want to get stuck under here running out of O2 or bad hurt, worms chasing you, and you not know how to get back to the surface. That is always a bad day. Oh, there's a school bus. So the chest on top of buildings and cars are supposed to be places underwater you can find black boxes, potentially. All right. Scrap metal, okay. Not that one. Let's go ahead and go 2 worms. I don't want to face 2 at once. And I think they have made it. Oh no, I thought they had made it where you couldn't eat underwater, but it looks like you still can. Maybe you can't use med kits underwater. It was something in the patch notes. I can't remember what it is, but I'm not going to waste a med kit to try it unless we get hurt. Ooh, big ship. Oh, this could be interesting. More O2 tanks. So let's try that. What do we do? Do we just right click on it? Left click on it? No? Okay, maybe we have to be at the thing to use the our little dive line to use those. There we go. Oh, that worm in there? I didn't know that. When did that become a thing? So yeah, as I forgot to say when I was talking earlier, my friend Zed's linked her channels in my description. Again, go check her out. She's got some good content. Also linked in my channel to this game on the Steam store. If you want to come try it out for yourself. I would highly recommend it. If you're a fan of survival games and you're had enough of running around chopping wood and picking rocks, come try something different. This game is a lot of fun. I've spent a lot of hours on it, playing with it. You know, you guys have watched me for quite a few hours. Oh, worm. I don't know when that started happening. It wasn't there last time. We'll have to keep an eye out for worms coming out of trash piles. Not get too close to it. Oh. Okay, wood. Yeah, wood is the one raw material that I have trouble keeping up with because I like to build. The rest of it I do okay with, and actually use it kind of as more of as an income source, because I always have extra metal, and metal especially. Metal makes a good income source. You can get piles of that and sell it. More O2 tanks, awesome. You can sell it to any of the vendors, and it's a pretty good way to get a good bit of money quick. Keep going. Wow, this is a big ship. O2's doing okay. We're about 70%. Health is okay. We doing pretty good so far. There's another stairway up. Oh, worm. Okay, got rid of him. Okay, now we're a little hurt. We'll test out. Does that med kit will still work underwater? It does. Oh. Okay, I just wasted 2 med kits. I just noticed that is not health, that is armor. So that is not your health that's getting hurt underwater, although I'm sure if it goes to 0, you'll still die. But that is your armor of your suit that we're seeing a little bar for. I want out of here. That's where I want, right here. Can I boost up there? We'll try it. Oh, there we go. And we'll see if we can boost up there. How's our power? Let's go ahead and let that recharge a minute so we can get a full boost and get to the top of that tower. But yeah, guys, like I said, there is another patch coming, and I can't remember the date. Well, this may be actually a mini patch, not a full, oh, daggum. Ooh, do we want, no, we don't want to go in there. That looks like we might get stuck. What is that? Can I loot you from here? No, I cannot, and I'm out of power. Ah! Let's see if we can find our little red dot. There it is over there. Alright, we'll head back down off the ship. And we'll walk a little this way. We're still just over half on our O2. We're not in trouble yet. Looks like I've got something in front of me. It hasn't quite come into view yet. Ah, car. Does doing our little torch use power? No, it doesn't. All right. Oh, we're getting... Oh, he's shooting at us. Let's take him out. Looks like they did that increased aggro range on them a little bit. We got 2 shooting at us. It might be a little harder to dodge, but we got a few torpedoes into this guy, so maybe he'll be down in just a minute. We hit the worm. That's what a lot of people will be fighting these things and thinking that they're not dying because there we go. But the issue a lot of people I've seen do this online is their torpedoes will hit the worm like that one just did, and so or hit the little worm that's he's shooting at us, not at the big worm himself. See, that one hit his little torpedo worm. That one did too. That one got through, and you heard him grunt. So make sure when you're shooting, you're trying to go fire between his little torpedo worms, where you're actually doing damage to the big guy. Shoot up under him is another method. Or miss him completely. Like, oh, that hurt. Ooh, that hurt bad. Oh wow. Ooh, we can't take another one of those. Oh wow, and we cannot heal. There, he's down. Let's go see if he's got any loot. I'm kind of scared to open it if there's a worm in there. A little baby worm. Oh, they changed that. Cthulhu, Seaweed, Electronics. Okay, there was another one over here we killed. Is his loot still there? Yes, it is. More seaweed. And the seaweed is good because we can make health kits out of it. Of course, I don't know. I don't remember looking. I'm sure you can, but probably want to look at trying to buy some med kits and see how much that costs. Because if it's not... Ooh, here's a new building. Let's jet up to the top of that thing and see if there's a... There's not a chest up here? Oh, dang it. What is that shaking? That's new. Like underwater earthquakes or something? Alright, we're back at our thing. And yeah, here's where we can refill our oxygen. But we're not going to do that because we're fixing to go back up to the surface. Ooh, long way up. All right. Oh, let me up. Where's the little thing? Interact. Yes, I want to put it back. All right. Now we got to find a ladder. Here's the way up. Little ramp. Awesome. And there's a little guy. Yeah, we may take your barge back with us on the way back to Leavenworth now that I've cleared everything out. See what's in here? Oh wow, a bunch of stuff. We really don't need that. We're going to save that for later when we got inventory room, because I really don't want to sort through it all right now. We'll loot everything in this town before we head back to Leavenworth. Alright, we are hurt, thirsty, so let's take a med kit. There we go. And it's nighttime. Oh, one thing that the dev CodeBullet also commented in my last video was that he's like, hey, nobody's noticed that there's a light on the boat. I'm like, huh? Light on the boat? You know, and he said, yeah, the little icon there. If you look up on the boat icon on the upper left, there's a little lightning bolt looking symbol. I'm like, cool. So you click it and look at this. Is that not epic? Look at that light. Boy, the lighting engine on here is nice. That is pretty cool. Now, I don't think there's a hotkey for it. It would be nice if there was a hotkey where you didn't have to unbind your mouse to turn it on and off. So yeah, that would be cool if they added that. Now, because I looked in the key bindings as you're coming into the game. It said something about flashlight, and I think it said L, but L brings up our or a contract log, so that's not it. Oops, got me out of it. So yeah, that's a neat little addition. I mean, that's pretty cool. I mean, you can float around here and light stuff up. So tell you what, before we end the episode, why don't we all go take out a beacon together? And tell you what, before we do that, why don't we save first? And while, yeah, nighttime raid, pretty cool. Just so you guys can see okay and I don't have to worry about somebody not being able to see what we're doing. We're going to go ahead and sleep till morning. So it's all lit up. Alright. Now, let's go attack it. Yeah, look at that, bottom right, my sleep meter, it didn't fill up. That's odd, it does that sometimes. Particularly if I do the sleep till morning as opposed to getting napped. Not a big deal, but just devs if you're watching our video, which you seem to be. Oh wait, there it is, it filled up. That's weird. It did that on me another time. Delayed reaction. Apparently she just needed some coffee. That's what that, we'll run with that theory. Alright. Here comes a drone. Shotgun. Shotgun's awesome for the drone. One shot kill. Well, you gotta hit it. Dang, those drones do a lot of damage. Oh, here comes a boat. Let's reload our shotgun. Okay, you're like... Okay, that's not fair. You're hiding behind my boat. Okay. See, half of my shots hitting. Think you're gonna get away? Well, you are, because I ran out of bullets. Another drone. Boom. Eat shotgun. Here comes another boat. Dang. Get up there. Okay, we're gonna hide behind here and whack on this thing. I think they should be on the other side of the beacon. Yeah, they got a lot of stuff coming. Oops, shoot me, that guy came around me. Ah, use a health kit. There we go. They've got a lot of stuff coming in their 6-month roadmap, and one of the things that I'm looking forward to, and I think everybody's gonna really have a bit over, is you're gonna be able to customize your boat. And I mean, you know, I know, yeah, you can put different little things in the inventory slots right now, but your boat always looks the same, and it's pretty much, you know, not a huge change as far as visually, well, no change as far as visually. But that's going to become a thing, and I think that's where it's really going to be a lot of fun. I think people are going to have fun with that. I know I will, especially, I don't know, you know, to what level you're going to be. Is you're going to be able to make it look like a completely different type of boat. That would be cool. Or if you'll just add little trinkets and bells and whistles and little visual things on there, that'll be nice. And there's, you know, as far as multiplayer, I see a lot of people talking multiplayer on the forum and asking about it, and, you know, that's cool. Have we taken out a gunboat yet? I don't think we have. Why don't we do that real quick? Alright, get our shotgun out. Load that puppy. We got a shark on us pushing us around too. Alright, there's more in the back. There's usually a gun right here. There's not one on that one. Or maybe I shot it and took it out and not noticed it. You can jump on this thing. Best thing I know to get these guys in the back, get on their boat and do the LegendEternal patented jump shot. Okay, well. It works. It doesn't seem that they're able to shoot up. Dev, that's another thing I don't know that you may want to look at, because he cannot shoot me. Oh, well, he can. Okay, never mind that. Okay, can we hit without jumping in the water? Nope, we got to jump in the water and hit their hull. Or maybe we can crouch into it. Yeah, we can crouch into it. That way we don't have to worry about getting eaten by sharks. So this one isn't like the little speedboat where you can just kind of, that once you kill the guys on it, it sinks. This one you actually have to take out like you do beacons. You have to sit there and whack on it until the health goes away, and then it'll sink and you can get the loot from it. So we're almost there. Come on, this is a big old boat apparently. It has more health than the beacons do. Almost there. Almost there. Boom. Oh, wow. Alright, it goes down. Just pops up. And, no, nothing special. Oh, well. Alright, guys. So that's probably good enough for an episode right there. We did it about a half hour. We built us a little vacation home at the new town. Golly, I need to look up what that town's called. We also went down to the depths again and did a little bit of looting around. Saw a couple of new things. Yeah, took out a beacon, and we took out our first waster gunboat on camera. So, good episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Leave a like if you liked it. Those likes really help out the channel, help it get seen. Help it get, and this also makes me feel good. Hey, they liked it. It does motivate me. So, like if you liked it, subscribe if you loved it, so that you get to see all of my videos. Talk about it down in the comments. One of my favorite things, and what I've started trying to do is address the comments in the next video. So, especially if you're early commenting, I'll try to talk about it in my next video. Now, again, you want to make sure that I get to see it before I record the next episode. Try to comment the first 24 hours or so. Because I will usually record these episodes 2 or 3 days before they air, so I'm usually within a day of the one episode airing, I'm recording this next episode of that series. But guys, that's going to do it. This is the end for Legend. Much love and have a happily ever after. And we will see you in the next chapter. Bye now. Thank you.